Welcome to Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays with your hosts, Miss Hollywood, Sunny D, and Alto Edwards. Are you ready for the Wheww Hunnii experience?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm like, that was long. Hey, everybody. Okay, so I need you guys to share this live. And if you could, I'm asking you guys something else tonight. If you guys could tag 3 people, I got a bunch of announcements that I'm going to make, and I need to get this shit started. So before I do that, I just wanted to first say how all of us, myself, Sunny D, and Alto, are so grateful for all of you guys showing up. Our live stream last week was like the bomb. I don't have my sound effects, so I can't clap. So the only thing I can do is we're going to clap like this live. But Woo! You guys have been, what?
Woo!
Woo! We are just like really grateful for the support from all of you guys. And I want to see if Sunny D and Alto wanted to add anything to that. For the support that you guys are showing to Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays, supporting us ladies. So, that's important.
Just keep watching. Keep watching, keep coming, Don't just sit there.
Exactly. We love
and share.
Yes. Very important. Very important.
Please share. And we thank you so much for watching and sharing and commenting, understanding, and giving us ladies a chance. Self-empowerment and empowerment of the women is what we're trying to do and trying to show as we come together, and we try to do more to help you guys, which helps us also.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mom.
It's our number one thing. Mom, you got to say hi to Alto, because I want to finish, what we just had to say by first just saying, we need all of you to show some love to our newest co-host to Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays, Alto Edwards. This is her official debut. And I am so excited that you are here, Alto, because I just do believe you are going to be amazing, and your contributions to Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays.
My cat don't jump up here with us now.
So yes, guys,
talk to me too.
For all of you that know how, okay, and I know y'all know how. My mama might not know how, but y'all can send some. She loves your name.
Thank you.
Some hearts, some stars, like the stars. Whatever, y'all. Just we need y'all to show some love and share this live. Super important. All right, getting into the show. Now I wanted to just ask, Alto and Sunny D real quick, and they're gonna cut me off because that's what they. What are we gonna talk about the Latinas that want to be acknowledged and accepted as, or who think that pretending to be white by marrying Caucasian, then voting against their own interests? We gonna talk about that? Or we still minding our business? We just not even going.
It's not my business.
Sunny D said it all. Sunny, I'm crying.
You are who you are, no matter what nationality that you are. Okay.
Or pretend
if you are Latina, if you're a Latino, you marry a Caucasian, a Caucasus. Guess what? You still have Latino in your bloodline. It doesn't matter. If you are Negro and you marry a Caucasus, you are still going to be Negro. It's still in your bloodstream. Okay? So it doesn't matter who they try to marry, how they try to get outlined, and how they try to do whatever. Just like back in the day, Thomas Jefferson and his maid.
Mm. Mm.
At the end of the day, what happened? They're still black. Thomas Jefferson was what? Abraham Lincoln was who? You can marry how many times you want to, try to ring around the rosy, go around the mulberry bush and ring yourself out or put yourself in a washing machine. You cannot out black, your Latino, your Mexican, and no matter other race that you are, you can now out race it. So you go ahead and you bid and you plot and you vote however you gonna vote. But inside, baby, 20 to 30 years from now, when that person has passed away and people be looking up their ancestry.com, it's gonna come out.
I am so happy
Wow.
you touched on that, Sunny. I'm so glad. I knew one of y'all was going to bite, but I'm glad that you did it. You broke that down beautifully. Y'all can vote. Hey, okay, Daniela is here. What's up, girl? All right. So let's get into a couple other things. Let me before we get into the show. Now y'all know at 9:30 we do roll call. I'm excited about roll call, but before we get into roll call, I actually wanted to just holler at a couple people on. Okay, let me see.
Oh, she did it again.
What happened?
My cat ran across the keyboard. She said.
Okay, so I wanted to show some love and support to two people tonight. One is her name is Summer Gray. Summer Gray is my hairstylist. Summer Gray is also a craftswoman, and she does amazing stuff. I actually have her working on some things for me, personalized gifts for my co-hosts. It's supposed to be surprises, but also for some of you guys out there, for some of the honeys out there who support the show. So you guys stay tuned. I'll talk a little bit more about what you guys need to do if you want to win something, because I'm not just giving it to you. You got to work for it. Okay? You got to work for it. So also, I wanted to, let me pull her up too. This is the last one before we get into, being disrespectful. Okay, so, and I'm going to upload Summer Gray's info on my website so you guys can go check it out, because you guys, you never know, anybody watching, you guys might want some personalized gifts. And when I tell y'all she puts her foot in it, like this is what she does. Okay, also, we wanted to extend a quick shout out of support to Monet Johnson of More Hair. She hosts a local line dancing class in the Coatesville area. She basically just started doing it, I think because out of her love of line dancing, and now she's doing it, like she's kind of creating a business out of it. So anybody that is interested in that, she's offering 6-week sessions that are upcoming in 2025 year. She also has a hair salon. And she specializes in natural hair care, protective styles, and natural hairstyles. She offers lock styles, maintenance, repairs, wigs, installs, presses, up. She does the whole 9, y'all. So if you're interested, I will put this up here again. You guys need to screenshot this, and you guys can see her address of the shop, and I think there's a number, Cash App, and all that. So listen, you guys hit her up if you're interested in learning how to line dance. I got 2 left legs, so I can't do a goddamn thing. But shout out to 2 left legs. They real fucked up too. They crooked and shit. So y'all, y'all will see. If y'all see y'all come, next month, y'all gonna see like, damn, that bitch walk fucked up. But anyway, y'all give it up for Monet Johnson. Girl, I'm proud of you. You've been hustling and doing this thing for a long time. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, let's get into business. Yo, wouldn't it be crazy if I deleted all my messages by accident? That would be crazy. Okay, as I said, as y'all can see, I am not in my studio tonight. I'm in Los Angeles. So yeah, this is my office for today. This had the best light. So this is where I am. So yeah, and I'm looking at the live and I do not see anybody share this live. I need you guys to share this live. And if you could, I need you to tag up to 3 people if you could. That's going to be important for my giveaway. So I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all want to just sit around and not do that and just watch and be nosy? It is what it is. Okay. Thank y'all for being here anyway. Okay. I wanted to wrap up talking about success and having jealous partners, spouses, or whatever that are not supporting you from last week's show. We really didn't get into it. I know we started the conversation and then, I put y'all on blast and let people know how y'all, talked the whole show out and we couldn't get there. But we're gonna do it now. Okay, so do anybody have any thoughts on, achieving success and having a spouse or a partner that is not supportive of your success? They get jealous, they start side-eyeing you and stuff like that. Like, I mean, what do you do with that type of situation? Are we trying to work that out and trying to, like, be like, look, this is my dream or whatever. I need your support. Are we begging for support or are we getting the fuck on?
I left. At some point, I do believe that when it gets to the point where your spouse is basically downing you about something that is supposed to be on togetherness, to me, that is an ultimate fail. Because if I'm married to you, if I'm engaged with you, if I'm with you and we're supposed to be partners and having a partnership, I don't understand. Why are you downing me? But sometimes it's an ego.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes some people don't know how to handle that. When
they don't know how to handle what?
If you're the woman, if I'm that woman and I am married to a person, matter of fact, fuck this. With my ex, I made more money than him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I honestly, for real, for sure believe that Mr. did not want me to succeed in life or to succeed no more than what he was. Just because you wanted to be what you was, it's perfectly fine.
That's your choice.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But I wanted to move up into a higher level, into management. That's what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. But don't sit up there and down me or make me feel a certain type of way because of your own insecurities.
Right.
I left your punk ass anyway.
Yeah. For his own decisions. If you want to be a plumber, right? Okay, I'm going to support you being a plumber or doing what you're doing, but don't come after me for trying to do what I want to do and trying to make me step down or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't find that supportive. And I think that is a problem. And I think that, honestly, it's like a deal breaker. She's gone. Where did she go? Maybe she did. Oh, there she go. Look, you disappeared, girl.
I mean,
and I'm just saying, like, yeah, I think that for me, that would just be a deal breaker. If you don't support me in what I'm trying to do, I feel like you are stepping on my dreams and basically you don't believe in me. That's how I would feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would feel.
I think that it's more of not believing in you. I think it's more of they believe in you so much that it bothers them.
What you think, Alto?
I think I agree that a lot of it is ego driven, right? A lot of men or people in general, it doesn't even have to be a heterosexual relationship. It's relationships, period, whether they're romantic relationships, friendships, even family members. If they see you succeeding in a way that they aren't succeeding, or in a way that perhaps they want to and they couldn't figure it out, or they can't get it off the ground, they're people that are not secure in themselves. are going to be jealous. You have to be secure in your own process, right? So, you know, I have friends that, you know, graduated from college 30 years ago. I'm in school right now. If I was a different person, you know, maybe I would feel away like, dang, you know, how come they got their degree already and I'm almost 50 trying to get my, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be secure in your own process and understand my process is what my process is. I can't compare what I'm doing right now with what someone else has done. So especially when you're dealing with a romantic relationship, the man or the person that's supposed to be the head of the household may feel like, you know what, I'm supposed to be the one making all the money. I'm supposed to be the one providing. And now you're undermining me because you're doing all this. And now I can't do any of that. And I'm seeing all of my flaws. You know, I can't provide for you. I can't, you know, pay this bill or whatever the case may be. You know, you're out buying yourself that brand new perfume and I would have to save up for, you know, 3 or 4 paychecks to buy it for you. So, you know, it's a lot of it is ego driven. A lot of it is self-hate, you know, like we talked about last week. But, you know, bottom line is if I'm a success or what I look like as a success, what it feels like to me, and you feel a way about it and you are not willing to go along on the ride with me, then I don't need you around me because all of your negative energy is just going to taint everything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
and you know what?
we can go.
I feel like that is also all of what y'all both said, but I also feel like that, what did I say? Those societal traditions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about societal traditions next week, but I feel like that plays a part in it because, well, it's supposed to be this way. This is the way things are supposed to be. The man does this, the woman does this. No. No.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about that because that goes very deep. Not just that, but, you know, with families and everything else, you know, you got some family members who they praise others, you know, more than they do others in the family. You know, they don't step in when situations are happening and going on, what they know. Why do I see, and I can't say, you know, like for sure that all Caucasians are like this, but from what I've seen, they seem to handle things a little differently than like people that I see in my community. Does that make sense?
Do tell.
Okay, let's just for instance, there are families with children who might have issues, right? Okay, children have issues. All the Caucasian families that I know will go and get that child the help that they need, however they needed to do it. Just some of the ones that I've known. You know what I mean? I know there's, you know, bad people out here, all races who don't step up to the plate and do the right things. But I just feel like a lot of, you know, and I don't want people to get mad, but this is just my opinion, that a lot of African American families don't like seek out the help for a child, and they just kind of let the child just be what it's going to be, and they don't like get them the help that they need.
I can honestly say within the African American community, sometimes a lot of that stuff is untaught, and they're not educated enough to know what kind of help is needed for that child. I'm going to use my own son as an example. As I was younger with my mom, because I was a young mother, I didn't know a lot of things on how to do certain things when it came down to my son. I was uneducated about certain things, and my son had ADHD, which turned into bipolar disorder, which is hereditary in my family.
Okay.
So as he got older, I learned how to help with counseling and different things. And I got help. So once I got help, I went to his school, I got him my IEP done and everything else that went on with it, you know. proper medication, making sure he's balanced, making sure he has everything he needs. But my thing is, that was something that was taught, and that was something that was given to me and was showed to me and explained to me and my son with my family. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, a lot of times in African American community, um, if we're uneducated about some things and we don't know, it would just be basically swept up underneath your rug until you trip over it. That's why so many times, so many young men and just young women, but majority of the African American men are out in the streets doing stuff they ain't got no business. Because a lot of the times they have different issues. They're not going to school. And that parent sometimes is tired. They're working to supply the need for the other children in the home. um I'm not saying they're trying to leave the kid out, whatever, but they focusing on the other children, and they not getting educated properly on how to handle the one child that might have the issues.
Now, let me ask you this. As a family,
Hmm.
I'm talking about, okay, a mother who may or may not have some issues or just doesn't know any better, and you have a child who
Hmm.
has serious issues. What about the other siblings and family members that know better?
Do they know better?
I think they know better.
So here's the thing. So I live in the suburbs, and my daughter is a behavioral technician.
Mm-hmm.
So she works with kids who are on the spectrum.
Okay.
And living in the suburbs, let me back up. Living in the suburbs, I get a unique perspective on the things that were a mystery living in the city, right? So a lot of the things that we may look at and go, well, it seems like, Caucasian families do this, that, and the third. I think a lot of that perspective comes from a different economic status. So
Okay.
like I said, I live in the suburbs. However, I don't live in the rich suburbs.
Okay.
I live in a working class neighborhood. So the white folks just as poor as we are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the struggles that we see in the hood, I see them in my neighborhood. Kids running the streets doing what they're not supposed to be doing, in school not getting the help that they should be getting. And then, with my daughter being a behavioral tech, she gets a perspective as far as some of the behaviors that are quote unquote being treated are behaviors that could have been nipped in the bud earlier if the parents had taken action.
Right.
So I don't think it's I don't think it's necessarily a African American versus Caucasian thing. I think it's more or less comes down to economics and the ability of the parents to be there, to not be so concerned about keeping the lights on, keeping the this, doing the that, making sure the rent is paid, make sure the mortgage is blah, 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 balancing all of those things along with a child who has whatever special needs that they have, right? Not excusing, but just knowing that it's not necessarily a black versus white thing, but almost economic. Like, so if you go 6 miles to the north of me, that's where the money appears, and that's when they can throw the money at the kid. But that doesn't always fix the issue, because a lot of times now, okay, you fixed, I don't know, you got them in a therapist and they're being treated for, whatever their mental health illnesses are, but how active is the parent anyway? You know what I'm saying? So you still, hey, I'm not active here in the working class neighborhood because I'm always at work, but then I'm not active here in the rich area because I just don't give a damn, and I'm just going to throw money at the problem and see if it'll get fixed. So it's really and truly how present are the parents,
Number one,
and are they noticing the issues, and then how much are they doing about it other than throwing money at it?
Okay, so I agree with what you said, and I'm only going to just say this: the circumstances that you are talking about are not. I'm going to say it's not that economic circumstance, but I still feel like there are children out here that are being neglected, and I feel like there are people around that know better, and these kids are being failed, and they're not even being failed by the system, because there are things out here, there are programs, and there are great all kinds of things that people can get into to get children that have some type of issues, autism and all types of things. There are things, but again, you do have to have an active parent that is seeing it. But then what do you do when you have a parent that has a problem? Then you would expect what? The other mama, her mama or his mama or whoever to come in and help. That's why I'm saying, like, I understand what you're saying, but I just feel like it's very sad that there are children out here being failed.
What you're leaning into is the village, right? But you hear a lot of people saying that the village doesn't exist anymore. So that's part of the problem, that the village doesn't exist anymore, because a lot of parents don't want or won't accept help from someone else, even if it's a family member, for whatever reason. So, you know, I think the burning down of the village is probably the biggest issue.
Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. It's just sad. It's very sad. Okay, so we got 3 minutes before we. What am I hearing? We got 3 minutes before we do roll call. Sunny, did you want to add anything onto that? Because that was just like something that we just touched on, and that wasn't even in the, you know.
I can say villages. I had a village, but I really didn't have a village with my children. Until they got a little bit older, then I had more of a village. I have godchildren that I am a village of. And I'm very active in that village with my god kids. It does take a village. And they need to start bringing those villages back. It is something that people really feel some type of way. I don't want nobody saying nothing to my kids. Why the fuck not? Don't leave your damn kid with me if you don't want me to choke the hell out of them. Don't do it. Don't do it. I will love your kid forever, but if you do not want me to chastise your child, do not leave your kid with me. I will give them food. I will give them water. I will give them everything that they want. I even buy toys to take home with them because they're not coming home with me. But if you do not want me to chastise your child, and that's one of the problems with these villages, you know, especially with kids
Nowadays.
Now, those kids that have villages, their parents need a village also.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It is such thing as called adult villages. I have a couple of adult villages. And sometimes my adult villages keep me tame.
Well, thank you to those villages that help keep her tamed.
I know you lying.
Thank you. Thank you to those.
Lying.
Hey, Kwame. Hi. That is the honest broker's son. So we're supposed to be
son.
Okay, guys. So look, it is 9:30. We are going to do roll call really quickly.
Roll call.
Roll call. See how my team comes through? I'm not in the office, so I don't have all of my stuff, you know, the roll call song and that, and so it's all good. But let me get this roll call out the way. tonight, listen, y'all, this is so cute. So I found out that the Honest Broker's grandson loves Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays and says, Wheww Hunnii isn't coming on. We want, he want to see it. So my first shout out tonight in roll call is to Big Car. Big Car, listen, I heard that you are a fan of Wheww Hunnii Wednesdays. What's up, Big Car? I hope you caught the nice parts of the show, which so far you have caught. But Sunny D, Alto, and me, we want to say what's up and Wheww Hunnii to you, Big Car.
Wheww Hunnii.
We also have Andrea Bourne. We have Tasha Barnes, Trinisha Clory, Christine Van Leer, Leslie Brown Sugar Green, Lenitra Hallingworth, James Ferguson, Belinda Maddox, Mona Lisa Kelly, Danielle Riley Sims, Lynette Stewart, Sandra Albert, Rakia Hankins, Diana Buchanan. Let's see who else we got. We got let's see. Hollingsworth. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I got your name wrong. Hollingsworth. I don't know. Hollingsworth Magnifique Oasia. I think that's your name. Dana Michelle, Portia Mama P. Pierce, Gwendolyn Rucker from Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles right here in Los Angeles. Thank you, girl, for hooking me up the other day. I appreciate you so much. You were a great, great waitress. And next time I come back, I'm going to be looking for you. And she is official honey now. Okay, so thank you to you. Then the last, we're going to wind it down with Marquita D. Muse, Pamela Majors, Venus Pisces, OMF Williams, Dawn Gertman, Nettie Dennis, Riri Pittman, I think that might be, Rose Neighbors, Talia Armstrong, Georgia Williams, Joy Dawn Harper, who is my sister from another mother. She is so supportive. Thank you. She's been so supportive of everything that I've done since I started, and I'm grateful to her. And she also sends me great ideas. Joy, I love you from my heart. Thank you so much. Lavelle Irving, Regina Shackelford, Evelyn Edwards. Thank you all so much for sharing, for liking, and just being so supportive and just following the page and the show. Thank y'all so much. And that is roll call. We'll see you guys, next week for roll call 9:30. It is not going to be that many names because that was a lot of goddamn names. How about y'all? Y'all want to shout anybody out that's showing some love to the page that I might not know about that from y'all end? Y'all got who y'all got?
Everybody's watching right now. Watching right now. Shout y'all all out.
Everybody. Because who tuned out. But thank y'all. Appreciate you.
We appreciate y'all so much. So make sure that you guys tune in next week at 9:30 to see if you made roll call. We might announce your name. Tonight at 9:45, we are going to bring on Daniela. If it works, we'll see, because, sometimes stuff don't work. Hopefully her link works. We'll see. The Honest Broker, I don't know where you are, honey, but we're just going to keep on going. I wanted to get you guys on this conversation that I said that I wanted to talk about, which is, let's see, because I want to make sure I word it right.
Uh-oh.
I want to make sure I word it right. Or maybe we should quickly go through celebrity gossip. Okay, y'all saw Ray J apologize to Pastor Jamal, right? Yeah, Ray J apologized to Pastor Jamal after saying he would snatch the pastor off the pulpit.
Ray J, one of them people that need a village. Like, we just got done talking about a village. Where's his village at?
Ray J don't need no damn village. Ray J need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Ray J don't need no village. Ray J know exactly what the fuck he doing, trying to get attention because he going through the shit because Princess Love don't want to be with his ass no more, allegedly.
Again?
He's going through the shit. He is going through a whole bunch of stuff. I think something is going on with him and something has happened with him because since he has always been, he's the baby and he's probably have been going through stuff to where he got everything and anything that he wanted however he wanted it, right? So now things is flipping and turning and changing, so he can't handle that. To me, it seemed like it's a shift and change for him. So, oh, I'm gonna snatch Pastor Jamal Bryant off his stage. Pastor Jamal Bryant would have mollywhopped your ass up and down the street in Jesus' name. Leave that man alone.
Amen. Okay. But real quick though, because Ray J said something in one of the videos that I posted. He said something about he didn't want that interview to air because he faced some legal liability for some of the stuff that he said. Well, why did he say it? But why did he say it if you knew you was going to face some legalities behind it? Why say it?
What did I just say?
Likes and
You need to
views.
sit down and shut the fuck up. He up here running his mouth, and that's what's wrong with him. He running his mouth, and then he want to go back and, oh my God, I'm so. If you don't go sit down somewhere, you done said all this stuff about Princess Love. I mean, he's been online on the internet talking cash money shit from the 99 2000. I'm gonna need you to shut up in 2024.
Okay, moving on from Ray J.
I'm sick of him. Hell.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying they're sick of him. I mean, a lot. What about Whoopi Goldberg has launched her very own sports network called All Women Sports Network. So congrats to Whoopi Goldberg. I know it's a lot of Whoopi Goldberg haters out there, but I love Whoopi Goldberg. So congrats to her for doing that.
Absolutely.
We also, y'all saw that Offset got into a brawl rather, with the French rapper named Gazo after an incident that was involving, like, I don't know, something happened with a performance. I'm not sure.
Nobody care about Offset.
Oh, right. Okay, what you mean for Offset?
No more next.
Don't nobody care about him. He is so irrelevant. Like,
nobody give a fuck about Offset.
No one cares. No one cared when he was with Cardi. No one cares. No one cares about him.
Bye.
Damn, Offset, you are dead. Yo, you are canceled, Offset.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
Okay, now listen. No, y'all. Okay, now y'all do know a Southwest plane was struck by a bullet last week. What the hell going on?
Was it going to Haiti?
Stop.
I don't think so.
Fucking places that your ass ain't supposed to be. Shit.
If it wasn't, listen here. If it wasn't a domestic flight, I think these countries is telling us they don't want us no more. They don't want to be bothered with us no more. So, like, what else is there to say? They don't want our shenanigans in their country no more. Now, if it was a domestic flight, hey,
wow. Okay. Carlissa's daughter, Callie Miller, said that she thought she was going to be trafficked after an incident at a hotel. I don't know if y'all heard anything about that, but apparently.
You said who?
Callie Miller, Blueface's sister. Moving on.
Be careful at hotels. Just make sure you're safe. Don't.
You try to lock your door.
Lock your door. Get you a little door alarm. I got one. My daughter has one, and you get your alarm, and
Listen, I would like for us to talk about this, though, safety in hotels. On another segment, we definitely should talk about that because a lot of women don't know that. I don't know.
Don't go back to your room drunk at night. Just be safe. Just because you're on vacation don't mean you gotta pretend like you don't have no kind of street smarts. Like,
Okay. The Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Wait a minute. She put her whole head down. Damn, Sonny, come on.
Let me tell you, first of all, besides the fucking buffering, okay? The only thing that really kind of pissed me off was old girl got fucked out of her damn win again.
Yes. Amanda Serrano.
That kind of pissed me off. Now
Yeah.
with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, that was already fixed. That was already said because of everything he had in that contract. He was supposed to win because Mike Tyson would have whooped his ass and knocked him the fuck out. But in the clause in there, that wasn't supposed to happen. He wasn't supposed to uppercut him. He wasn't supposed to hit him like that. He wasn't supposed to do none of that. It was nothing but a Mayweather fight.
Wow. Oh, I could fixed. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I felt like I was watching it in slow motion.
If you
it was so slow. I was like,
but he wasn't doing none of the stuff that he was doing when he was training. He was kicking some. I mean, he was in.
I mean,
it was in the contract.
And that's all well and good. That's all well and good. However, it could have been a little more exciting. Like, okay, I grew up watching wrestling. I probably watched wrestling up until probably about 14 or so years ago. So I'm used to fake fights. But it's more exciting. Like, I was like, why am I...
Right.
Why? I turned it off after a while. I was like, that's all right. We good. We see how this is going to go.
Same. Okay.
Oh, I took a nap and woke up.
Okay. What about, I think this is the last one. Oh, no, we got two more. Okay. Diddy, y'all know Diddy had his bail cell raided. They confiscated the damn notes.
That wasn't his motherfucking notes.
Who knows why they, Sonny?
Leave that man the fuck alone. Shit.
Well, listen. In a win for Diddy, not only that did the judge say that those notes were not going to be admissible, but also he did not have to wear shackles to court. So that was a win for him because his attorneys were fighting for that. So he won that. But we're gonna end it with Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are engaged.
I don't care about them either.
Beautiful. Okay, moving on.
Okay, but why are people saying that they don't feel like it's real or it's gonna last?
She didn't stay in her first marriage, so I mean,
are they with somebody?
Are they with somebody?
I have no idea.
Well, they need to shut the fuck up. I think it's wrong in this damn world. Everybody always got some shit to fucking say. Yeah, okay. Y'all engaged, y'all about to get married. Hope it lasts forever. Like Keith Sweat, old girl. Okay, peace and blessings. Carry on.
Yes. If it work, it work. It won't be
if it work, it work.
Right. And what about Apple Watts? Y'all know Apple Watts was formerly of Love and Hip Hop. Got into a really bad accident. And is kind of handicapped now, which is so sad. But she looks good. She's getting back, doing therapy, whatever. But she has she has started doing OnlyFans again. And she said that people were coming at her and all that type of stuff for doing it. But she said prayers cannot pay her bills. So amen.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Let me tell you something. Might be hating on her. Okay.
Oh my God.
People might be hating on her. People might be saying stuff about her, but you had to go on the page to see her. That's all she needs.
That's all she needs. Yep.
Y'all want to go look at her.
That's true.
That's all she needs.
That's it.
You
like she said, prayers don't pay my bills, but y'all do.
Okay.
Bitches.
Why are you up there looking like a bobblehead? Okay. Let's get into this really quickly, and hopefully I say it without sounding crazy. Okay, y'all, listen. On your journey, Okay. I'm trying to be successful and trying to do whatever it is you're trying to do. I wanted to ask why, and I want to know what y'all think about this. Why so many women, I'm going to talk about women. Why so many women feel that they have to be so sexual and they have to, like, their sexuality has to be everything in what they're trying to do when they're trying to do certain things. Why?
It
Because
depends on what they're trying to do.
but I
Cause
feel like that, like, unless you're in the sex business, and listen,
that's what I just said. It depends on what they're trying to do.
But it's not the sex. But I'm just saying, if they're not in the sex business, and you know how people say people sleep their way to the top and they do all of that. Why do people have to? Why do women feel like they need to be so, like, revealing and sexual and all these different things to try to, I don't know, get people's attention or listen, Sunny, I want to hear what you got to say.
Do they though? Do they though? Hear me out. Hear me out. It depends on what they're trying to do, because let's break it down. Someone in corporate America, 99.999% of the time, is not trying to sleep her way to the top. She ain't wearing sexy, revealing clothes to work. She going and she grinding and she doing what she need to do. If you're an R&B singer, probably you need some sexy in your life to get where you're trying to go. So it depends on what you're trying to do. I think the problem is that this society that we live in is so caught up on women's vaginas that they don't understand that a woman can be successful without being sexy. So they believe that every time she accomplishes something, there had to have been some type of sexualness involved. I said all that to say, I don't think that women in general feel like in order to be successful, they have to be sexy. It depends on what they're trying to accomplish. You know, there are content creators that are probably more sexy than others, but what is their content? You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line between saying that women have to be
not
sexual,
women, not all, but those that do.
Yeah,
and they're not in that business. They're just, and listen, I understand.
You have an example? Look, can you put it in a sentence? Because I'm trying to think of situations where a woman would be sexual for no. Because in an unrelated reason.
Because what I was getting ready to say is, you know, there's nothing wrong with people, you know, having a strong sexual, you know, like, you know, I don't know, like, sense of, you know, they're sexual, like they like to flaunt and do all that, you know what I mean? I get that, and that's okay, but I just feel like people don't take you serious, and this is just my opinion. I just feel like people don't take you serious, and they look at you for one reason and in one way. Does that make sense or no? If you're out here, like, and you're just, everything is okay. All right, guys. Okay. Pete. So in my class, I took, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, I'm telling y'all.
Fluff her boobs.
I'm telling y'all, it's really people out here, and I'm not going to disrespect nobody and do all that, but there's really women out here that is just too, I just feel like it's just too over sexualized. That's just me. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying. No, not like Beyonce. She can't spell Beyonce name. No, not. Okay, what time is it? We're gonna bring Daniela on, and let's see what you think about this. But I want to hear from y'all, because I know that I'm not crazy. I see it, and I try not to judge, because I don't listen. Every woman, you know, you have a right to do what you want. I just feel like men or people just don't take you serious when you do that. That's just my opinion. All right, let me introduce you guys to Daniela. Daniela, you can come on. You're going to be meeting my co-host, Sunny D.
Hi.
And Edwards. Hi, Daniela. So hello. Daniela watches the show. She was commenting on her last week as well. So Daniela, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am 34 years old, right? I have 4 children, and I live in Connecticut. And right now, like career-wise, I'm a personal shopper. So I do shopping for people in my community. And currently I am waiting on a patent because I for it to invent a healthcare product.
Okay.
So the patent is in, but I have to it's a process, right? Legally. So I'm really excited about that. So
Awesome. That is so good.
yeah. first
Wow.
first first person in my family to do this. So I know like everyone has things that they had to go through, to get to the level that they're in, and everyone has their own journey, right?
Mhm.
So like we have to appreciate everybody for who they are, and just accept people, and just be your authentic self
Right.
is very important. So
So
yeah.
what do you think about the topic though that I'm trying to get my co-host to understand, because I'm not sure they're getting it. I just feel like, I don't know. To me, and this is just from my personal experience, from things that I see some women. I'm not saying all women, but I just feel like, okay, no, they're not in the sex business. Why are women just so feel the need to be so over sexualized? And part of that I feel like is society as well. I feel like sometimes society makes us think that we have to be a certain way to get somewhere. Does that make sense or no? Am I just
well, a lot of it's programming. So what you see, what's in front of you, like a lot of the social media, when you're scrolling, you see a lot of basically half naked people to begin with anyway. But and that kind of makes you question yourself, am I being not enough or something? Mm-hmm. But I mean, you really shouldn't question yourself. You be yourself, right? Do what makes you feel comfortable, and if that does not make you feel comfortable, then just don't do that. So but it's like it's a lot of pressure in society. So but I think a lot of people are I think that now there's a group that does that, and then there's a group that's traditional still on this,
Mm-hmm.
In the United States and anywhere else, and even I think across the globe, there's still traditional women that they do things, and some are too submissive to men. I think that's a problem, because men take advantage of that. I don't think that you should be submissive. And some men think, no, if my wife isn't submissive, then I don't want a wife. And I'm like, well, then you won't have a wife, because a lot of women are free-minded. They want to be themselves. And if being themselves means they want to go and, pursue something and do something, and you're opposed to it because for some reason deep down inside it's something that you lack, then that's a problem. And you can't have somebody around you like that, because you in order to be in alignment with your your destiny, or your your true self, you need to be in alignment with people who are like-minded. And if you're not, then it's you're always going to clash. There's always going to be a problem. And I think that's happening in a lot of households, where even sometimes you're having issues with your children too, because for some reason it's either your children, your sister, your brother, even your own mother sometimes could be too much,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you guys want to ask her a question, Alto, Sunny?
But I definitely agree that a lot of it is maybe societal pressure. But it's always been an adage, right? Sex sells. So
true.
And men do it to a degree as well. Obviously, they're not walking around with their Johnsons hanging out, but you've seen those TikTok videos where they have on the gray sweatpants, so they have on the shorts, and they're jumping around and making things jump. So it's not, I don't think that people put too much thought into it.
Right.
If all they want are likes and views, then they don't necessarily want someone to take them seriously anyway. They just want the likes and
No,
views.
it's true. It's true. I know.
So
that's true.
yeah. So if someone, I think the people that actually do want to be taken seriously carry themselves a little bit differently. So like I said, with the example of someone in corporate America, they're not selling sex, they're selling themselves essentially. But if they just want likes and views, they're going to do whatever they need to do to get those likes and views.
Right.
Yeah, and I think there's a certain website that they go on, like OnlyFans or something. I think, you know, where they do extra stuff. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I wanted to end with Woo Honey a week a little different this week. So I'd like to ask each of you to tell me something that you found that was rewarding for you and why.
This week?
No, it's just no. In general, it could be in life. Just it's your Woo Honey of the week, but it's just something that you found that was rewarding for you and why. Daniela, you want to start?
Yes. Okay. So recently, within like the past year, what's been rewarding to me is just being very consistent. And just anything in general. Even though you might be going through something, right? We all are going through stuff, you know, trials and tribulation, right? But if you just stay consistent and just don't give up, be positive minded, even though people around you sometimes could be distracting or negative, just keep in alignment to what you want to do and do it. And don't question yourself, because when you start doing that, then it causes a problem. So just
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay. Sunny or Alto, who want to go first?
Me. Okay, so I'll try to condense it, but COVID, actually, not the disease itself, but the lockdown, because I was able to really focus in on just, as Daniela mentioned earlier, just getting in alignment. Being in the situation where you weren't really out in public, you weren't really just, I stopped the whole commute. We went, from the office to home and all of the other stuff. So I was able to like turn off the noise and really just focus and get things in order. And I think like the past 4 years or so, my life has been on a straight trajectory as opposed to just all over the place ping ponging, because when you're out in the world and you're going here and there and everywhere, and you have to commute and you have to this, and there's so many people tugging and pulling from all types of different directions, you don't really get a chance to just razor focus on just being and existing. So I think just honestly, despite all the death and all of the things, just living in that existence of, hey, this is where I am, this is my space, this is all I have right now. I was able to just and everything is things are sweet right now.
And that's what you found rewarding from that.
Absolutely.
The whole COVID lockdown.
Yep.
It changed a lot of, it changed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Some people
100%.
are still together, some people are not. So it was okay. I like it. Sunny?
Yeah. What I find rewarding, this period, is finding me and finding out who I am as a person, as a whole, and letting go. Also accepting what love is, what true love looks like.
I love that.
Accepting it as a whole. Because there's a lot of different things out here that claims to be love, but it's not.
Yeah.
I agree.
But finding and understanding and having that love come to you while you found yourself.
Oh, that's heavy. Ah, oh my God.
That's
I love that. And I could just see it. I could see it. And when you talk, especially about your man, honey, like I could just
I love that. I love that.
I love that.
Hey.
And you just
This thing, I love that. I love that man out there. Yes,
you know, you want to shout him out? You should shout him out.
That heart face. Everybody know who. If you don't know who my heart face is, y'all know who my heart face is now. My heart love that man. I love.
Oh my God.
With all
Well,
of me.
I'll say for me, it was 2 years ago from not knowing how the hell I was going to do this. And honestly, not even knowing what this even was for me. And going through so many emotions of basically being in a space where I had no clue. I don't know. How do you even start something like this, right? How do you know, like, you know, how do you do it? How do you get started? What do you post? What do you do? And I just feel like this entire process, from going from people, you know, like for you asking for help and people not wanting to help you, to you saying, you know what, damn it, I'm going to learn. Yes. I'm going to put both feet down, put both feet in it and just learn what to do. And looking back, you know, and it's like looking back and seeing how far that I've grown. It's so funny because when I put this in for like how we were going to spin the Wheww Hunnii tonight, I was like, I'm getting all of these videos that come up. You know how you get the videos from like a year ago, 2 years ago? I'm getting all of those memories that came up that showed me where I started. And God damn it, the growth from where I am now, and it not being about money, but actually learning and enjoying and loving what I do, and people are showing me that they do, that is so rewarding to me. Like, if I never made one dime, like just giving myself a chance to learn something, having enough faith in myself to take the time to learn it. And when I tell you that I'm learning, like I love it. So that for me is like my Wheww Hunnii of the week, the learning, and wanting to learn even more. And, you know, just, I love it. I mean, look at this. I have 2 co-hosts. We got a guest on here. This has always been in the back of my mind, but had no clue how in the world this was ever going to happen. 2 years in the game, we just getting started, and I got 2 banging co-hosts. Listen, y'all can't tell me shit. This right here is everything. This is gold. So that's it. I'm grateful for y'all too. And then y'all, thank you so much for, you know, liking the show, supporting the show, coming on, taking time out to come and share your, you know, your thoughts. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you.
Thank you
so much. We don't have our stuff tonight, y'all, so I gotta clap it out. We're gonna have the honest broker. She's gonna come on next week instead of tonight. She said she couldn't get on. I'm not sure what happened, but she really had some really important information that I really wanted to share with you, Sunny, and with everybody, honestly. There is some type of program. They're doing like a giveaway for people that have businesses, nonprofits, and you do not have to live. It's in Willingboro, New Jersey, but they're helping people that don't live there. She wanted to come on and really share the information, but it's on my website. So if anybody wants to go to the website, if y'all looking for funding for your business or your nonprofit, go on my website, thechatwithmisshollywood.com. You can look up the information, and also her direct contact is on the website as well. Y'all need to contact her if y'all need some money, because they're trying to give money away. Who don't need some money? I might try to get some money so I can pay my co-host. Ain't that some shit?
I'll tell you something. They'll be going through there acting like you about to do speed. We ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time.
All right, guys. Listen, we will see you guys next week. Same time, same energy. Thank you to everybody that showed up and showed out. Thank you to everybody that shared the live. We need you guys to share the live, because the more you share the live, the more people know about it, and the bigger we can get, and the bigger things that we can do. Also, I did want to see. I wanted to tell y'all about the little giveaway that I am doing. I have to tell y'all next time. I'll tell y'all next week. Because I'll tell y'all next week. We'll talk about it next week. And we got a Wheww Hunnii Wednesday, a Wheww Hunnii Thanksgiving. Is that next week, Sunny?
Yes, it is.
A Wheww Hunnii Thanksgiving is next week. So that's actually going to be our show. So we're actually not. Let me see. I got it all twisted, y'all. Next week, we will not be talking about societal traditions. We're going to be having a Wheww Hunnii Thanksgiving. So far, I only know that Sunny D and I are cooking, and I do know that Monet Johnson wants to come on. I have not. It is what it is.
I'm gonna need Alto to come on to keep us company.
I come on and keep y'all company because I sure ain't cooking.
You ain't cooking?
Oh no, ma'am. Won't do that. Won't do that here. I will watch. I will kiki. Listen, my kids be gone. So what I'm cooking for?
All right, so Alto, you coming on?
I'll come on.
Next
I'll be like,
Wednesday.
oh, that was good. What's that? You got the recipe?
For what?
Whatever you cooking.
Next week at 6:30 will be a Wheww Hunnii Thanksgiving, y'all. We're gonna be cooking. We're just gonna be, busting it up. We're gonna be showing y'all our recipes. We're gonna be showing you guys what our must-haves in the kitchen are, and it's just gonna be an all-out fun time. Starts at 6:30 p.m., so it's a little earlier than the normal show, which is at 9. Starting at 6:30. We might go for an hour. We'll see how we feel. You know what I mean? We just going to have a blast cooking for Thanksgiving. So damn, that creeped up so fast. Like, oh my God, completely forgot. So you guys make sure that you guys tune in and bust it up with Sunny D and me. And Alto will be here. I don't know if Chef K is coming. He may or may not. We'll see. But whoever shows up is going to be on the show, or it's going to be streamed live, so you guys will see, and we'll go like that. That's how we're going to do. Okay, we're just going to do it like that. Okay, we're not even, I'm not even doing no more. I'm not even sending out no more invites to nothing. No. We're not even sending them out. We're not sending out no more invites.
Nook if you book.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna play that because then they're gonna be trying to block my video. But yeah. All right, guys. Listen, thank y'all so much. We'll see you guys next week, Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Make sure you're here because we're gonna have some fun. All right. See you guys. Everybody, have a great night. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Alto ain't cooking shit, just so y'all know. She ain't cooking. She watching us cook, trying to get damn recipes. But okay. Sunny, what you cooking?
I don't know yet.
You cooking, Daniela?
Yes, I am. Not too much. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but just the normal basic turkey, the potato salad, the sides, the green beans, and just a few things. Not too crazy because nowadays I don't really feel like overeating.
I do. Shit.
I like pumpkin pie though. I like the pumpkin pie. No, I know. Yeah, like when you eat, right? But the pumpkin pie is definitely like something, or key lime pie.
Oh, you do pumpkin?
Yeah, pumpkin? I love pumpkin. Yeah.
You don't like sweet potato?
I ain't judging.
Oh, the sweet potato? You mean sweet potato? I do like it, but I haven't even tried to make it though. To be honest, I never.
But you tried it before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna mail you a piece.
Well,
get you in tune with Listen, guys, we are out of here. We're done. This is over. We will see. Sunny, you can look crazy on you. I'm not dealing with her. I'm not dealing with Sunny. No, Sunny, I'm not. No, Sunny, I'm not. All right, guys.
I told you
good night. Stay safe.
She be doing stuff to me.
What? What, Sunny? See, I can't even tell y'all that when we end the show, how this shit really go down after this shit is not live.
Because I'm waiting, baby.
Only fucking fans. Bye.
Bye, y'all. You still not.
Hey, honey. Thank you for tuning in to Woo Honey Wednesdays. We'll see you next week. Same time, same energy. Woo, honey. Welcome to my house.